Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into a genuinely fascinating shift in the 2026 smartphone market. We're entering an incredible new era of mobile photography. We're not just talking about snapping nice snapshots anymore, right? We're talking about devices packing massive 1-inch sensors, mechanical zooming lenses, and just staggering 200 megapixel periscope setups. If you're someone who really prioritizes camera hardware, well, consider this your definitive dyer's guide. Okay, let's dive into this. Before we even look at a single spec sheet, I want you to really ask yourself, what kind of shooter are you? Are you the person way at the back of a concert who absolutely needs extreme zoom? Are you an aspiring filmmaker looking for that flawless cinematic video? Or maybe you're just hunting for the absolute best bang for your buck without completely draining your savings? Keep your answer in mind because today we're going to match you with your perfect photographic superpower. So here is our roadmap for today. First up, welcome to 2026 optics. Then we'll hit the zoom heavyweights. Third, video and night legends. Fourth, our best value winner. And finally, your final snapshot. All right, section 1. Welcome to 2026 optics, navigating the flagship landscape. You know, picking the right phone right now is literally about choosing a very specific optical superpower. And this brilliantly illustrates that point. Just look at the razor-thin margins in the latest DxOMark rankings. We've got the iPhone 17 Pro Max sitting at the very top with 168 points, and that's driven by an incredible new optical zoom. Right on its heels is the Xiaomi 17 Ultra at 166 points, boasting a massive 1-inch sensor. And trailing by just a fraction of a hair is the Google Pixel 10 Pro at 163 points. The margins separating these devices are incredibly tight. So what does this all mean? It means the best phone isn't really about a raw score anymore. It's about which of these hardware setups aligns perfectly with what you want to shoot. Let's move to section 2, the zoom heavyweights, dominating the distance. Let's shift our focus to those of you who need to get ridiculously close to the action. 200 millimeters. I mean, wow, that is a staggering number to see natively on a smartphone. The iPhone 17 Pro Max actually achieved its #1 spot largely due to this exact spec. Apple engineered this brand new 48 megapixel tetraprism lens, which basically uses folded glass to fit a massive 8x optical zoom inside a pretty slim phone. Thanks to that high-resolution sensor, you can punch all the way into a 16x zoom range while still maintaining crisp optical quality. It's a massive leap from previous generations, for sure. But hey, Apple isn't the only one playing the distance game here. There's a really fascinating contrast in zoom philosophies happening right now. On one side, we have the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. Samsung is all about built-in versatility. They're offering 4 distinct optical focal lengths, including a 50 megapixel periscope lens and capping the whole shebang off with their famous 100x space zoom. On the flip side, we've got the Vivo X300 Ultra. Vivo takes this raw, almost mirrorless camera approach. They give you a massive 1/1.12-inch sensor, but then, get this, they actually let you attach a physical Zeiss telephoto extender right to the back of the phone. That pushes it to a mind-blowing 17x pure optical zoom. It's literal hardware innovation at its finest. Extreme zoom isn't just about reaching far, though, right? It's about the clarity when you finally get there. In head-to-head testing, particularly in tricky lighting like backlit zoos or dark concert venues, the iPhone 17 Pro Max can actually struggle a bit, sometimes washing out colors or blurring faces when you hit 30x. But check out the Huawei P80 Ultra. Huawei utilizes a dual telephoto arrangement on a single 50 megapixel sensor that literally swaps lenses in and out mechanically. The result is just completely dominant clarity at 20x and 30x, true-to-life color reproduction, and an unmatched telephoto macro mode that captures microscopic textures like you're using a dedicated DSLR. Okay, section 3. Video and night legends, ruling the dark and motion. Now this is for the content creators, the filmmakers, and of course the night owls out there. To rule the night, you have to capture light, and that brings us to the 1-inch sensor. The Xiaomi 17 Ultra features the massive Light Fusion 1050L sensor. When you combine a sensor this large with their incredible mechanical optical zoom, which, by the way, physically moves lenses to shift between 75 and 100 millimeter focal lengths, you completely blur the line between a smartphone and a professional Leica camera. The dynamic range in low light environments is absolutely phenomenal. There is virtually no noise, just gorgeous atmospheric contrast. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the hidden story behind the scores. While Xiaomi and its massive 1-inch sensor undeniably rule the night photography scene, Apple still retains that top 168 score. Why is that? Well, it's because when it comes to capturing moving images, Apple is completely untouchable. The iPhone 17 Pro Max remains the absolute king for professional filmmakers and vloggers, and it all comes down to this incredible video arsenal. You're getting 4K Dolby Vision, the ability to shoot in a raw, flat format called ProRes Log, which gives you maximum control to color grade your footage in post-production, a highly advanced cinematic mode, and spatial video designed specifically for the Apple Vision Pro. It's quite literally a professional cinema camera that just happens to fit right in your pocket.
Moving on to Section 4, the best value winner, maximum bang for your buck. We've been talking about phones that cost upwards of $1,300 to $1,700. But what if you want flagship tier photography without totally draining your savings? $3,450. That's the price in Polish zloty, which translates to roughly $1,000. Compared to its ultra-premium rivals, this price point represents a massive, sharp contrast in the market. So what device gives you elite camera performance at this price?
It's the Google Pixel 10 Pro. It emerges as the clear, undisputed value champion for mobile photographers in 2026. Let's break down exactly why it's so special.
So the crucial point is that Google's strategy here is entirely unique. They aren't just relying on massive, expensive hardware add-ons. They use incredible AI software to match the giants. The Pixel 10 Pro uses the powerful Tensor G5 chip to fuel some insane AI features. It offers a 100x ProRes zoom that uses AI to sharpen long-distance images. It captures stunning 50-megapixel AI-enhanced portraits, features Auto Best Take to automatically fix blinking eyes in group shots, and packs a class-leading 42-megapixel ultra-wide selfie camera. It matches the hardware-heavy giants at a fraction of the cost. As our source material perfectly summarizes, Google's artificial intelligence with 100x ProRes zoom will do most of the work for you, and the price is unbeatable. Seriously, if you want to just point, shoot, and let the phone guarantee a brilliant result while saving hundreds of dollars, this is absolutely your device.
All right, Section 5, your final snapshot, making your choice.
Let's move to and see how this builds into an actionable plan, because we have covered a massive amount of ground today. Step 1, identify your priority. Is it the sheer versatility of the Samsung Zoom, the nighttime brilliance of the Xiaomi, the cinematic video of the iPhone, or the incredible value of the Pixel? Step 2, match that exact need to the specific 2026 superpower we just discussed. Step 3, pull the trigger and upgrade your optics with total confidence. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Whether you want to capture distant concert zooms, film your life in cinematic video, or just let AI perfection take the wheel, which photographic superpower are you willing to invest your hard-earned cash in? Decide what matters most to your creativity and go out there and shoot. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.